As always, guys, if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. If you want to, you don't have to. What is up, Flick fans, and welcome back to my channel. This weekend, I watched Collide.
We all got our reasons to do crazy, reckless things in life. But if the reason's love, then maybe it's not so crazy. And right now, it's the only thing keeping me alive.
So Collide is a very interesting movie. Nobody really knew it was come out. It's directed by kind of a no-name director and stars Nicholas Hoult, among many very famous people, including Felicity Jones, Anthony Hopkins, and Ben Kingsley. So with that cast, one would think this movie was good, right? It's not. Look, I'm a pretty positive guy, and when I do a review of a movie, I like to look on the bright side. So let's talk about the bright side of this movie first, or the things that weren't terrible. There was an escape sequence in this movie that I thought was very cool. The whole thing was one shot, and the camera was moving in a way in which I thought was very creative thinking from the director, so that was good. I like the fact that they actually used police in a car chase, because usually you can have a car chase all throughout a city, and it's like, hey, are there not police in this town? This guy thought of that, so that was good. And I thought Ben Kingsley's character was actually really entertaining. I can't really tell if he did a great job or not, or if he just kind of came in and was like, okay, I'm gonna be my character from Iron Man 3. Spoiler if you haven't seen that movie. But yeah, it was funny. But that's where the positives stop, folks, because this movie was very, very boring, very lifeless, and I didn't like it. So is this guy supposed to be an action star? Because it seems to me like there are not really any fight scenes in this movie. It's one, people shooting guns at our hero, and two, every time this guy gets in a chokehold, he finds something around him to smash it into the guy behind him. It happened 3 times, I counted. Hate to say it, but that's not action. This guy was in a headlock the whole movie, so he's supposed to be the hero that we're rooting for? Let's talk about that too. So the motivation behind this character was, spoiler alert if you care, his wife gets a disease. I won't spoil the disease. But we're supposed to care about their relationship because of one small montage that kind of wrapped up everything after they met each other. And yeah, sometimes that works. Look at Deadpool. They did a sex montage and it worked great. But this movie can't even nail the relationship between the two main characters. Also, Felicity Jones, was she dubbing her lines? Because that, one, didn't sound like Felicity Jones, and two, she really was not good in this movie. She was terrible in this movie, and that's not like her because she's a phenomenal actress. But you don't care about their relationship. You don't care about the reasons why he's doing what he's doing. The story is kind of convoluted, in which I didn't know the plan going in, and they try to hit you with a twist at the end, and it just was not good. The soundtrack was almost entirely dubstep. No, I am not kidding, and it was very jarring and did not fit with the tone. There were some decent action shots, but another thing that cracks me up. Okay, so every time this guy has to leave a place, he has to find a car. 3 times this happens. This movie's very repetitive, if you can't tell. Every single time he finds the biggest, the nicest, and the fastest car so he can get to his destination. This happens 3 times. This is the luckiest dude in the world. How does he keep finding these beautiful cars? Oh, and he keeps destroying them too. I even wrote it down in my notepad. Another car. He just got another car, and then he gets a Ferrari. He just keeps running into the perfect sequence of events. Everything works out for this guy, and he makes it through in the movie, and he gets to what he wants to get to, and everything is hunky-dory. Like, no, that's not how this would happen. I get it, they're going for a fun action thriller, but it wasn't fun. There was not very many thrills. There was a very cool car chase sequence. I will say the cars were actually the best characters in this movie. The only action is people shooting guns at other people, and they can't aim worth a crap. Guys, this movie was boring. This movie was unenjoyable. It took actors that I love and made them dull, and I hate when movies do that. The director was meh, and I can't wait to see what this guy does next. I'm going to give Collide a 3.4 out of 10 because I don't want to push 3.5 because I'd have to put it at 4 on IMDb, and that's just not going to work out good, and I don't want to do that. So what did you guys think of Collide? You're not going to see Collide. What did you guys think of Get Out? Because I know you're going to see that this weekend, and I have a review for Get Out coming next on my channel, and this is a trailer that comes out first. I'm actually going to watch that here in a few minutes, so I'm very excited about that. Finally, a movie that is going to be good. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will catch you later.